What is up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I would personally start flying FPV drones right now in 2025 with 3 simple drones to go from a noob to a pro. So let's go ahead and get started. I know there's a lot of good videos out there on how to start flying drones in 2025. I've watched a lot of them. They're pretty good, but this is how I would personally start, because I do have a lot of people asking me, what is the best beginner drone? Or how do I start flying? And that's what I'm going to show you in today's video. But before we start with drone number 1, I do want to mention one thing. You should / need a computer, because without it, you won't be able to change the settings into the drone or fly a simulator, which honestly, you should start with that first. So if you do have a computer, great. If you don't, plan on purchasing one. First of all, you want to go ahead and do some research and see what FPV simulator you want to go ahead and start off with, because it's going to save you a lot of money and it'll be pretty fun. There's actually 3 simulators that I personally would choose and that I fly. I have all the simulators, but out of all of them, 3 that I personally like a lot is, first one is DRL. Reason why is because you can fly with your friends and race, and it's a pretty popular one, and you can fly a lot of the courses that you see online that DRL actually has. So it's pretty cool, and you can actually make your own. The second one is TRYP, because it puts you in similar situations, like if you were going to fly and chase a rally car or a person on a motorcycle. It's pretty fun, and it's kind of realistic. It has a lot of cool scenic forests and mountains, which I personally like a lot. The third one is Liftoff. It's very popular. You can actually put chase cars on there, and you can edit it a little bit more than you can with the other ones. So Liftoff is honestly really great, but with those 3, you'd be perfect for, I think, forever. And those are the 3 that I mainly use. So once you've decided on what simulator to buy, then it's time to go ahead and buy the transmitter. Now, this is the Radiomaster Boxer. I've been flying this for the past few days, and honestly, I am starting to like it a lot compared to the personal one that I have, which is the Radiomaster TX16 Mark II. That one's pretty good. I've invested too much money into that one, so I'm gonna stick with that one, but this one is honestly really good. And the reason why I would choose this one is because if you actually look on Instagram and all the people that fly freestyle or drones in general, a lot of people are flying this one. So if you do buy the simulator and you do buy the transmitter, and let's say within 2 or 3 months you just don't like it, you can always sell this and most likely get your money back, because these are honestly really good, high quality and popular transmitters. So let's go ahead and start off with drone number 1. Alright guys, here it is, drone number 1. This is the Hummingbird V4, and this is actually my personal drone. Guys, this is one of the best drones to fly indoors and outdoors in certain conditions for fun and to learn, because it's very durable, it's fast and nimble, and it weighs less than 100 grams. This is a perfect beginner drone, and if you do break it, parts are very cheap. It won't cost you more than $100 to fix this drone. This drone does come in an RTF kit with goggles, transmitters, and 4 batteries with a charger inside of a case. So there's a link down in the description below if you guys want to check that out. But this is it, guys. This is drone number 1. Let's go ahead and start flying it. One last thing before I take off. This drone does not film 4K, so if you're planning on getting professional video out of this, trust me, you won't. You guys are about to see how the video quality looks. And once you start to feel pretty comfortable and you're in the San Diego area and you want to start flying this and racing with other people, which I actually go to, and if you haven't seen that video yet, click the card to check that video out. It's a lot of fun, and obviously you get to meet new people. All right, let's go ahead and start flying. You guys are about to see, this wind actually picked up a little bit, so it's gonna push this. Oh my God. As I predicted, guys, the freaking Fat Shark goggles did not record DVR that day. So thankfully I caught it in the editing process, and now it's a different day. So let's go ahead and show you an actual flight with the Hummingbird V4. I had a feeling that was gonna happen, so I'm glad I caught it. So now let's go ahead and take off. And this time we're recording with an HD0 monitor, and hopefully that one captures it. So let's go ahead and do some quick flying. And as you guys can see, this camera does not record 4K. Oh, I almost had it. It's like super overexposed. Let me try to do that again. Oh, I tapped the ground a little bit. Yeah, you can do some freestyle with this. This is a really good drone, to be honest. And right now there's very, oh shit. Restore flying though. There's very, very little wind right now, so that's good. That's what allows us to do tricks like this. Dude, I just power looped that rail. Let's go. I freaking love this, bro. I'm also showing you guys like how badly I'm kind of crashing it, so you guys can see the aftermath. I'm trying to, let me try that real quick. Alright, this battery's getting pretty low, so we're gonna come back and land. Nothing happened to the drone. I was flying and hitting it on concrete and metal rails. And still perfectly fine and can still fly around. So imagine it flying indoors. I think you'd be perfectly fine flying this. I just clicked stopped on the recording on these Fat Shark goggles. I know the video's not going to come out very well because I know Fat Shark doesn't have a very good history when it comes to recording with these. But you guys just saw me fly this Hummingbird V4. It's a lot of fun. You guys just saw me flying outdoors. Again, I don't recommend flying this outdoors unless it's a very calm day. But indoors, you can rip this thing around and crash it anywhere. This is almost indestructible. So let's go ahead and fly drone number 2. Alright guys, you guys can see the goggles have changed and so has the signal. Once you guys started flying the simulator and you felt very comfortable, and then you moved on to drone number 1, which is the Hummingbird V4, and after flying that a couple of packs for maybe a few weeks or months, remember that everyone is different. So once you feel comfortable with that, you can fly that around your house, you can go through some gates or even outside and go through some trees. Then it's time to move on to drone number 2. You guys have seen this in many videos. This is the NewBeeDrone Stingerbee 04 air unit. This is a great intermediate / pro level FPV drone. Why? Because it records out of the 04, and I've done so many videos on the 04 already, so if you haven't checked them out, I'll put some cards right here. It's actually at the same level, if not better than the GoPro Hero 13. And this is a 3-inch, and this flies like 5 to 8 minutes depending on your flying style. And obviously it's not a 5-inch, so it's not loud, and I believe it's under 250 grams. 4S, you can fly around and have a lot of fun. Alright guys, let's go ahead and fly. So as you guys can see, this drone is super smooth. Every time I fly with an ND filter, it feels like I'm in a freaking simulator, man. I did borrow this drone from NewBeeDrone, by the way, and these are not my rates, so I gotta get used to these little bit faster rates. I fly slow ones. But damn, dude, this drone is perfect. Oh, there's dogs right there, so let's go ahead and get out of the way. If you guys have not seen this park before, or if you guys have not seen this park before in my previous videos, well, there's a bridge here, and I love this bridge. It's so much freaking fun, dude. Oh my gosh. And then let's go ahead and hit the water. Actually, don't hit it, but fly over it. Dude, this drone is so much freaking fun, dude. And obviously, since it's a 3-inch, we can probably get away with these small gaps. Probably not. Oh, there you go. Obviously, I can go and do bigger tricks. Definitely not that one because there's a lot of ghost branches. But maybe this one as well. I don't want to break this drone either, guys. Oh! It's not mine. It's NewBeeDrone's. But yeah. Alright. Yeah, we can definitely hit those gaps. Oh, alright. That was kind of crazy. That was pretty fun though. We did a freaking Rubik's Cube between that freaking tree. Only pros can do that, guys. Let's see. Alright, cool. And yeah, this is an 04 air unit, so there's a lot of flexibility when it comes to recording. You can do 4x3 for Instagram, 16x9 for YouTube, like what I'm doing right now. You can change the aperture. There's a lot of moving pieces on this 04 air unit to come out with crispy footage. I hear people laughing. I'm guessing they're liking the drone. Yeah, these are not my freaking settings, dude. I'm not very comfortable with it, but I'm trying to work with it, guys. Or you guys can see the little Stingerbee shadow right there. Watch. That's gonna be kind of a hard gap. So we could potentially do it. There you go. So yeah, this drone's a lot of fun, pretty nimble, not very loud as a 5-inch. If you guys have not heard one, I think sounds like a bunch of angry bees. This one sounds like a little bit of angry bees, not as many as you would hear with a 5-inch. But yeah, crystal clear footage with the 04. Man, this park is a lot of fun, but it is getting more and more crowded as time goes by, so might have to move to a different location very, very soon. Dude, it's been like, yeah, 3 minutes and I've been ripping this freaking drone. It's crazy how long the battery lasts. All right, people there, we'll stay out of that area. This would be my area right here. Yeah, dude, I'm having way too much fun. Let me see, let me try to get some real saucy drone footage for you guys, or freestyle. Yeah, damn it, I can't. Oh, there's one crash. It was actually right behind me. Let's go get it. All right, so after the crash, drone is completely fine. Not even a bent prop. Maybe a little bit of grass stains, but we can fix that. The ND filter did break, which these are notorious for breaking, especially when it comes to flying, but it's all right. These aren't that expensive, which is fine. Drone is perfectly fine, guys. All right, let's go and move on to drone number 3. One thing I do want to mention is from step 1 to step 2, the price is going to increase a lot because we're going to start moving on to more higher end products like DJI goggles and the 04 or 03 air unit. The price does increase, but obviously you can either buy them used or new. It all depends on your budget. Unfortunately, we cannot fly drone number 3 here because the park is getting more crowded and I want to be as safe as possible. So let's go and move on to the next location with drone number 3. All right, guys, so we're here at the beach, but I forgot the GoPro at home. Oh my freaking God. Comment down below, idiot, so I can read that. I can remind myself to never do that again. But thankfully, I do have a lot of footage with this because I try to fly this as much as I can safely, obviously, when I go to either jobs or a cool spot that I want to fly. Again, guys, those are the top 3 drones that I highly recommend for you guys to fly. Hummingbird V4, Stingerbee, then this. I know there are a lot of NewBeeDrone products. I believe a lot in those NewBeeDrone products. Those are my favorite ones. And the thing I like about them a lot too is they're local to me. They're like 10 minutes away from my house. This is the best drone out there. The NewBeeDrone 5-inch inertia. I know, guys, I know I forgot the freaking GoPro, but I want to get this video out ASAP. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoy flying all 3 of those drones. I know it sounds kind of biased that I'm reviewing 3 drones from NewBeeDrone, but those 3 drones are honestly some of my favorite and I fly those all the time. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video, and don't forget to click the links in the description below to buy those drones or to buy anything from NewBeeDrone. So don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. We're out of here, and stay tuned for that next video. Trust me, guys, that video is going to be a lot of fun to film.